My folks moved here. My dad was a pharmacist. My mom was a nurse.
She grew up there, raised kids there, and has spent decades working in local politics.
I'm pretty liberal. You know, I chair Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin. I'm a tired old feminist.
Recently, she's helped put Sheboygan at the center of one of the country's most fraught political issues, gerrymandering.
Actually, I get a little queasy about it sometimes because I think it's that important.
She's one of a dozen Democrats suing Wisconsin's elections officials over the way Republicans grew the state's legislative maps. The claim is that Republicans engaged in a partisan gerrymander, which means they purposefully drew district lines to minimize the number of districts Democrats could win.
Splitting the city in half it's clever. I mean, it totally diluted our strength. It's just like, you know, somebody has put a gag in your mouth. You will never have the opportunity to really make your voice heard again.
I'm Galen Drew. I met Mary Lynn this past summer, and we walked the line where her Democratic-leaning district had been divided and joined with two Republican-leaning districts.
Okay, so this is the dividing line.
We're standing on Superior Avenue, a residential stretch of Sheboygan that looks like it could be in any other small American city. Brick and wooden houses alternate along the tree-lined street.
It's not like a split was made here because there's different demographics. I mean, this is just like slicing the same loaf of bread. It's the same on both sides, but you just split it in half.
The city of Sheboygan used to mostly be in the 26th district, but in 2011, part of the city was moved into the 27th.
The split that the Republicans made is not exactly equal, so they didn't cut the city exactly in half. But they very carefully and very calculatedly moved enough people into the 27th and in the 26th to dilute Democratic voting power.
Mary Lynn's district, when it encompassed the city of Sheboygan, voted for Obama in 2008 by a 20-point margin. In 2012, the newly drawn district voted for Romney by 8 points. That's a 28-point shift in a state that overall only shifted slightly toward Republicans. Meanwhile, the district that took on the other part of the city was Republican and stayed that way in 2012. One Democratic-leaning district disappeared into two Republican-leaning ones.
It was pretty clear what was going on, but I don't think it really sank in until the 2012 election. And then it was like, oh my God. I said to my husband, well, that's it. I'm never giving any money ever again to anybody running in the 26th or 27th. I might as well open the window and throw the money out.
So Mary Lynn and Democrats around the state turned to the courts. And over the past few years,